This is a powered differential, not a
Reduced to 2D spaceship.
It's more like an elevator.
And it's all
It
spaceship.
goes straight to the top, through the bottom, using all the mechanisms. Pa-pa!
This is a friend of mine's face. She is in the rabbit hole. And you know, in the rabbit hole, I can tell her all kinds of shit about her own story. But very recently, it's stacked on top of my own.
Miss you.
And of course, this is uncanny.
Kiss
Yeah, I'm
you,
fucking
hug
it
you.
up.
Beautiful looking,
That
beautiful.
triggered my brother to say I found a lot of people
my heart. I
starting
miss
to
you
go.
so much. I want to ask you
See, because
a favor. Check
I'm
what is
just
going
one
on with the
person,
car.
a little
Now it's
guy.
important. People trying to
But
kill
I've
me.
been canned. And you know what? I can deduct some too. So I don't even know Uncanny Deductions' human name. I've just gone ape shit fucking crazy, uncannily deducting shit here and there. Uncanning this, uncanning that. I don't even care about the actual definition of the word. And deductions? Before tax time? Fuck. Count me in. So today, I was watching the fucking CIS with my dad. Oh man, and I fucked up. They got me. They got me in there. I don't like watching these TV shows because of the emotional interchange and the programming. I don't like it. I get very upset when I'm told, no, shut up, my stories are on, and all that. You know what I mean? Anyway, long story short, the final boss on the show who gets away and steals their fucking regional commander, whatever, Vance, whatever his name is, I don't know, Vance, the black guy. The bad guy looks like a 50% face of Uncanny with Robert Seffer. Now, to normal people, that probably doesn't mean anything. To me, though, and I'm putting this out there, I'm already aware that I'm merging in and recognizing the deep field aspects of this, whatever we have going on for us. I have found some Smiths and Garners. It's tracing back my own bloodline. So you see, that's my son right there. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna activate my missing son. Open my heart to it. Portal enter me. So that's a real thing. If you have somebody that has their children are missing, they haven't had time with them, but they've stabilized on a land location, there's some messaging that can go back and forth. And I try to articulate such things. It is not easy. Because what is going on, I pose or believe. Like that umami show is called Interface. Now, maybe it's my own projecting and interacting with that. Because years ago I crossed over my fence and pulled out a big thing of melted ass fucking VHS tapes. So that roughly symbolizes blockage to me in an advanced form of exchange. Like, I give you this, you give me that. Now the character that becomes Alice in Wonderland, that is my friend, has a first name. It's not OSCAR. But on a weird note, that somebody had suggested that it was the I don't want to say anything like that yet. Anyway, so the lady's name appears on the big screen in a form of government. I only, you don't see it in TV every day, but I saw this place and the one person in it. And I think those are the cathedrals. I think so. like this guy. They got some secret access program shit that the Collins elite had just decided it was the devil, and that they were not going to interact anymore with any of these entities or whatever, but yet they're still pouring them through these portals. It's sort of the same thing in a lot of different areas. Like, he talks a lot of shit, but then again, it doesn't seem like he's not sitting there on his high horse. So it makes a lot of personal shit happen when you begin to try to interact with the cathedral structure. Like, I'm going to go in there by myself and sing, the girl said recently on one of the things. And I could hear the voice go through there. I had this happen in my house today because in a certain spot I need that resonance quality. I found it, and it echoes from the drums. So can a trailer shoot Sharknadoes? Absolutely. They come in cannonball forms. The cannonball is the form of where my fence jumps into the astral realm off the ground and carries on through my dad's room. I'm dotting it on the map now so you can see. Not really, but in my mind. Dot, 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 dot. And it basically is just creating an arch. Now, years ago, when we first moved here, I found this weird toy on the fence line. And since then, I had an experience with a baby snake that I caught that came out of a snake that I shot. As in, it was a different snake. It was a fucking moccasin I blew the hell out of with holes, and then went back down there, and there was fucking baby copperhead coming out of the hole in the snake. Like, it ate the fucking thing. The baby was in. It's not even its baby. What kind of shit is that? I got it in a Sprite bottle. I spent a few hours up here with it in the water doing experiment with frequencies because I had a hydrophone, and you know, so I've been doing weird shit like this for years. And at the end, whatever is my conscious higher self, it told me to release the snake, and it was a profound, because I was just gonna kill it. It was a fucking snake, you know, my mortal enemy. And something happened in me with the catharsis. I mean, I cried. It opened a dam in my soul that I don't think wasn't prolific. It's not always as important to be getting to the end of the story, the end of the video, and thinking, what was the point of that? Sometimes if someone takes you on their journey of connecting the dots, I really jumped on that journey with my friend who I don't even know his name, because when I look and I interact with that, I do not think that there's anything other going on than all of humanity somehow getting this
trailing behind,
training,
not able to actually do.
So when I watched today,
the first exercise,
because I went into my own underworld for 2 fucking days and I didn't even look at the YouTube because of the backflow of it coming through, not being able to be taken wrong. And for somebody who can tell you for a fact that it will always be you, and it will always terrify you if you get in your own face through the screen, you better know it's true. It is fucking fact. Now, I put enough clues in this shit and not know, and have to go through the not know. I think it's because when you drill into your own mind, you drill. You go through that river of subconscious, and that's just a fucking river. If you can make it through that, figure it's frozen because you're going to drill through it. It's not going to mix with your hole you're making. Fuck, we're in Atlanta. So let's go to, Freudian slip, Antarctica. Yeah, Antarctica. And there's an ocean underneath that. That's the collective unconscious. Now, when I throw my little line now and I pull those fish out of that place, I know that it's not easy for everyone to make it through that maybe not melted lake or river, I mean. going through it. Because I almost didn't make it. It's not something you're going to be able to do normally. We've taken a lot of our, we've taken a big step back coming over here and, you know, with our guns, with their guns and their bombs, because we don't have a, we don't currently have a really good milestone practice to initiate our children properly. And if we did, which I think I'm working on, and I would think any listener would kind of get it, that if they're teaching us this shit in the schools, our kids, I mean, I heard the perfect example in the background today of a black guy saying, that's a lie. That's a lie. They're telling us the kid lie. You're a liar, is what they said. And it is that serious of a war when it gets into children's minds. It is. It really is. And I don't know what they're doing in other countries, because I had originally believed that my friend Uncanny was just north of here in Michigan.